we found the perfect spot because we found something sweet, something salty, something savory, and we've even got some seafood in store. We're standing in front of one of over 40 vendors that we have right here at the Eaton County Fair.
That's right. And what's really cool is that we got to go behind the scenes in some of these trucks and really see how they're able to make these, because, you know, we're sweating right now, but just think of how much work that goes into making all this food. Absolutely. So that we can really have a full fair experience. So we checked out a few of them, and we checked out that seafood place first. Take a look. Well, our first stop is literally Off the Hook because we are at Off the Hook Seafood Shack, and joining me right now is the mastermind behind all of this. James, how's it going?
Great.
You're originally from Savannah,
Correct.
Georgia. What really inspired you to get into this kind of food?
My mom did all the cooking at home. We never went out to eat. She did all the cooking.
And so you just learned from her. We wanted to come here because seafood at a fair, I've never heard of it. This is super duper cool. So talk a little bit about the dishes that you've prepared here for our fair guests.
So we've got jambalaya, gumbo, crawfish etouffee. We do bourbon chicken. We also do po' boys, shrimp. And one of the draws that Midwestern people do not get to see a lot is fried alligator. One of the other things is we do boils.
Yes. All right. So I've heard you have an award-winning jambalaya.
I do.
Can I try a little bit?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So everything it's made in-house. I mean, there's nothing frozen. Everything's fresh. All the veggies are cut.
All right. You scooped up a lot of jambalaya. So, all right, I'm going to be the other judge.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. This is so good. I'm going to keep eating, and I'm going to send it over to Rochelle because I know she found another good spot to check out here.
Well, nothing feels more like a fair than elephant ears, but these aren't your average elephant ears. We're here with Steve of Bailey's Concessions. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, I'm so excited that you've made time for us today because I know how busy you are during the fair, but this doesn't feel like your regular kind of concessions. Talk to us about your history and your family legacy right here at the Eaton County Fair.
Well, we've been doing elephant ears since 1979. We've been right here at the fair since 1987.
And with that being said, we've got the family actually right behind you who is hard at work. But with that being said, Steve, why don't you actually show us a little bit how it's done?
We make them here and I'll pat it out. We'll stretch it. We'll lay it in the fryer. Simon will give it a few tugs and lay it out flat.
Oh, I love it.
It's gone down.
And Simon has become like family, actually. Simon and Sophia, who's been working right next to you.
Their mother actually worked for our family when they were younger too. So as the kids have grown up, we get them to come along too.
And that's how you guys have been able to sustain for so long, right? Because the recipe keeps expanding. The business, the people, the family, the food.
And that's about it right there.
Sophia, I think you got the best part. But let's give her a taste. Woo! Delicious. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. Oh my goodness. I could eat this all day. I love it. But like I said, you cannot come to a fair without grabbing a deep fried Oreo, a Fat Boy, or an elephant ear. But you know what else we need? Something to wash it all down. So I think we've got some ice cream over across the street.
We are cooling things down here at the Eaton County Fair because we're talking ice cream. But the ice cream we're going to be talking about is super special. Joining me right now is Pam from Beckler's Fun Foods. And the food that you're about to show us is extra fun.
Yes, it is super fun.
Yes, and what's super unique to you all is the apple dumpling ice cream. Those are my favorite words in the world. So I'm so excited to dive in. But tell us a little bit about Beckler's. You guys are from Bad Axe, but this is a family business, right?
Yes, we've been in business over 20 years. We have several trailers.
Can we get a Studio 10 taste of one?
We sure can.
Okay, all right, let's make one.
We're gonna just grab a dumpling out of our oven here. And then we're gonna go over here and get our sauce. And then for the final topping, we're gonna put some ice cream right on the top of it.
All right, I'm gonna take a Studio 10 taste, but I need a little bit of everything. I need that crust, that apple, that ice cream. Pam, this is so good. I see why this is a fair favorite. Oh my goodness. Okay, So you must get this ice cream when you're out here at the Eaton County Fair. Thank you so much for all your hard work. I know you guys, even though you serve ice cream, it gets hot in here. So thank you so much for everything that you do. I know it's greatly appreciated. And you know what? You're definitely going to want to pull up a table for 10.
Of food vendors that we have there. I'm like pizza, some subs, some sausage, roasted corn. We've got our French fries, our pretzels, our corn dog, and even with the heat, what's great is that you don't have to worry about that. You can still stay hydrated. We've got slushies, some lemonade, some water. We've got a little bit of everything here. And speaking of, you got to hand over some of that pretzel.
I know. We saw
so
him.
good.
I know. We saw him make it. We're standing in front of Friends Soft Pretzels right here. And is it good?
Delicious.
Is it good? Okay.
Delicious.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to try it. And what's cool too is that we can really pull up a table for 10 because there is shade here with picnic tables. So you can grab a little bit of everything, set your family down, eat the savory, the sweet, that protein to keep you going throughout the fair. So there's definitely spots scattered throughout the Midway. But while we're at the Midway snacking, I know Claudia is over by the barns where she's met a furry friend or two. Hey there, Claudia.